a few weeks ago, right, where we were kind of humming on offense a little bit better. I thought tonight that should be a confidence booster. Other than the start of the third quarter, I thought we did a good job. And Ray played some good minutes, was so active defensively. Essay, she didn't hit shots, but she was plus 18, did a tremendous job defensively. And then, Julie was unbelievable, truly unbelievable, kind of willed us to this. Her stat line, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but 8 for 8, 3 for 3 from 3, didn't miss a free throw, 4 assists, 5 steals, and no turnovers. Yes, amazing. So she willed it. She was phenomenal today. Zito with another double-double, 9th of the year? 9th of the year. So overall, and Rakia was a little banged up, KP's a little banged up. They got to get some good rest, which is great. Overall good day.
And with Sports Weekly, we like to call Julie Allemand GTA for Grand Theft Auto. Can you just talk about her defensive effort with the 5 steals? I know a lot of people are going to focus on the offense. Just talk about how she was able to truly impact you guys defensively.
Well, we put her on, kind of their non-shooter. And Julie, because Julie has such a high IQ and a great knack for what the other team's trying to do. And you saw that today. She just kind of got some key steals. She's so smart. And so, I think that worked out well, where we, tried to limit Beckers as much as we could and kind of send Julie around as being kind of all-time help and fly around. And, she's really fast and has great instincts. You bet.
Azura, is for you. As they mentioned, you have 9 double-doubles on the season after 4 last year. Can you talk a little about what kind of work goes in the off-season to kind of change numbers like that?
Yeah, I think offensively, Unrivaled really helped me just to be aggressive. 3-on-3, naturally, you have to be aggressive. You can't really pass up on shots. So it was really perfect prep for coming here and being in this new system. And then defensively, I tried to spend a little more time in the weight room and really focus on that. So I think it really helped me just to be here in the States, not have to travel. Sometimes overseas you don't really know what you're getting into, but down there, we literally had everything we needed. So it was just a great opportunity for me to really lock in on my game and my body, and I think it really helped me for this year.
John W. Davis with the Southern California News Group. Julie and Azura, what do you feel like was working at the beginning of that fourth quarter when you went on that 16-0 run to start it, and how do you carry that over with you, put it on that private plane and take it to Phoenix?
Yeah, I think defensively, Ray was just all over the place. She flew into the side. She just brought so much energy, and it really fueled offense. And then, like Coach said, Julie was just all over the place, was really reading when they were trying to get it to Paige, and we got some good steals in the beginning, so I think it just fueled our offense. And then we shared the ball tonight, and I think we can all see what happens when that is how we play, so I think that really helped us.
And Julie, what about you?
A little bit the same. I think we stay strong defensively. We got some steals, and then we were just running and playing as a team. And when we play like that, I think that we're unstoppable because then we get some stops, and then we can run, we can play our game, and then the ball goes from one side to the other in offense, and then we're dangerous. So, I think that's the reason why we won today.
Thank you.
Yes.
Lynne,
Azura kind of mentioned it a little bit with Ray flying around in the fourth. She scores 13 in the fourth, and constantly always seems like she's always on the floor.
Sure does.
that energy that she's able to bring on a night like tonight, where the schedule is what it is. You guys just sit back, and what does that do for you guys in a game where it is kind of nip and tuck early in the fourth?
Yeah, that's what Ray's value is, right? And whether she's 6 for 6 from 3 or 2 from 6, she's gonna fly around and make things happen. And she's so athletic and bouncy and aggressive, and that brings everybody to life. I think she tried to dunk it on the breakaway.
Do you think she did?
A little bit. She told me she was thinking about it, but then she just went for it.
Which is classic Ray. But that gets everybody going, and the bench was excited. She just brings life and energy, and she was huge today. Just that Energizer bunny everywhere, and sometimes you don't even know what's going to happen sometimes, but I'll take that any day.
Hey, Coach DJ Infinity TV. Perfect assist to my question. You're talking about energy. Can you take me here to the moment that Alyssa Peely subbed in? You've been going to the bench a lot.
Yeah.
So the crowd goes crazy for her. She's not here to speak for herself, but can you just take me through the emotions of like what it's like to watch a player that you've had so much invested in
Yeah.
now be here in the WNBA and the crowd goes crazy when she checks into the game?
Yeah, she's always been a fan favorite wherever she's been, and you know it was hard for her to come in with our system. You know, it's like jumping on a treadmill when you're not warm that's going at 10 speed. You know, so it's hard to get people in the rotation, but I believe in her, always have, and it's rewarding. You know, I've been through the fire with her, so it's cool to see her get the love.
Thank you.
Cara.
Hello, Cara Alexander with the LA Times. Congrats on the win. My question is for Julie. So with your like high scoring points this game, can you just take me through like how you were feeling with your performance and also the performance of your team as well?
I mean, I'm just trying to read the game every time. Like, I don't care about like shooting 2 times, 8 times. Like, most of the time I'm trying just to read well the game. And today I had more chance than usually. So I took it and it was in. So, you know, when it's like this, it's just amazing because then you keep going and you feel good, you feel confident on the court, and that's how I felt today. So yeah, but I'm just, you know, I just care about the win. Today that was the most important, and the fact that when we play as a team, I really enjoy it. Like, that's really what matters to me, and the fact that we just playing hard in defense, like we say, we're flying around, and then in offense, we're just doing our game, then I'm just a happy person at the end. I mean, a happy player after the game, you know.
Thank you.
Dave.
Coach, you know, pregame you talked a lot about how making things more difficult for Paige was on the agenda there. And then Sarah Ashley comes in, you mentioned her defensively. Thought she did a pretty good job
She
for
did.
the most part, you know, chasing Paige around. Just what did you see from her, you know, in terms of that matchup there and her ability to kind of step up?
From SA?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think SA's, you know, she's got great size for a guard, for a 2 guard. She's 6 feet tall and strong, and not afraid. Like, she'll guard anybody. I thought she did a really good job. You know, Kelsey was trying to play through stuff today, and it was great to not have to put her back out there so she can recover a little bit. But I agree with Julie. I think, you know, the ball was moving there in the second half. Everyone was getting a touch and it's hitting sidelines, and I thought we did a good job on Paige. She still ended up with 18, which speaks to, you know, her talent. But we weren't going to let her go off again. Gosh dang it. So, you know, I thought we did a pretty good team effort on that. But, you know, anytime we weren't there, anytime we didn't, you know, she split it or whatever, she seemed to score. So it's just hats off to her. She's a tremendous player.
Last 2 questions, Jackie and then Anwar.
Azure, Coach and KP before the game said, you know, we do better as a team when you play well. You had a little bit of a slump, but you were on all cylinders tonight, and you looked very comfortable, everything was at ease. What happened? What was the difference maker for you tonight?
I think just being aggressive. I think the last few games I kind of just got in my head, so I know like I'm a big part of this team, just like everybody is, but I know when I come out aggressive, even if I'm not making shots, it still puts pressure on the defense. So, you know, these guys have been in my ear, and it's really just a mental thing, so I just try to come out and be aggressive today.
Coach, so many of the team's wins recently have been down to the wire, nail biters. Now getting like a double-digit win, I mean, how much confidence does that give the team in this final stretch?
It's really nice. I tell you. It's really nice. I wasn't sure there in the third how close it was gonna be, but it's great, and it's great to be able to rest some guys and gain some confidence offensively and defensively. You know, we got Phoenix Tuesday, and you know that's gonna be we're playing for our lives. But we can't play with pressure. The pressure's on them. We've got to just compete and play like we are able. I think at this point in the season, we know what makes us good and we know what makes us not good. So as a staff and as players, you got to know that and lean into what's worked and stay away from what isn't. Phoenix is good. We're playing at their place, but a win like today, I think, sets us up better for that game.
I just want to add, no one in history until Julie has posted the stat line she just did
What?
21 points, 5 steals, 4 assists, 100% from the field and free throw line, and no turnovers.
Belgian Bomber.
Take that bow. Take that bow.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you Thursday.
Proud of y'all.